Hello, my little and big angels. It has been a minute, so put it in perspective. Yes, I am doing the part two today. Finally, after probably about a month of yous waiting for it. Sorry I don't post a lot. I just dropped my phone. Sorry I don't post a lot. I kind of have like work and whatnot, so it's kind of hard to post and have work and have time with my friends and all that. I do try to post on Tuesdays my time, but whenever I have time, that is. And I don't have a lot of time as of late. Um, I will say though, I do genuinely care about all the people that watch my videos. And I'm always here if anyone needs a talk. Like, genuinely. I'm not gonna just subside it. I still reply to as many comments as I can. I still like all the comments that I can. So, yeah. I believe that the last video I posted was a therapy skit. So, I'll probably be doing day 2 on that. If that is alright with you. So, nice and gentle with it all. Very calm, very collected. Anyways, let's get into the video, shall we? So, you're back again for another session. Okay, sit down, Lion. Relax your body, detense yourself. Remember that the stresses of the day will not bring forward what is going to happen in the next couple of days, and the past will be the past. Sit there, recall the memories of the day. Remember that the things that happened, it wasn't your fault, and it never will be. It's other people thinking that their minds are in such bad places that they are deciding to pick on someone that is maybe less stronger than them. Maybe, I don't really know how to put it. They pick on people, they make people feel bad because they don't feel good with themselves. They sit there and they wonder what they're doing in life, and they're jealous of what you have. Even if you have to hide the bad, you're still a good person at heart. No matter what people say about you. Yeah. People with small minds make fun of others. Maybe they're in a time mentally that they feel like they can't be helped. But they can be, they just choose not to. I want you to know that there's always a place for you, no matter what happens. Always a place in someone's heart. Whether it's a family member or a friend, or even someone that you haven't met yet. You might meet them somewhere down the line. What I'm trying to say is there's someone out there that you haven't met yet, that you might not know, and you might not know them for a very long time, but there's always a reason to continue. Even if you think that all the reasons in your life are gone, there is always a good reason to stay, a good reason to keep going. Even if that means you snap once or twice, or maybe you don't feel comfortable with who you are. Everyone's changing constantly, whether it's to better themselves or to worse themselves. The majority of people choose to better themselves, though, which is always going to be a good thing. Yeah. You can sit down now and talk about your issues. What's been going on? What you wish wasn't happening. Yeah. 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 It's hard with things like that to keep feeling alright. Please continue. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's hard to get out of situations, especially when they're bad ones. But as I say, it might not even be a person that you need to talk to. Obviously, I'm here to help. I'm not going to leave that. I'm not going to leave someone's side just because, well, someone's been nasty and whatnot. It might be a pet you have, or maybe even a stray cat or dog that lives on your street. You never know what's going to happen in life. Life is a questionable thing at best. Yeah. But you've always got a shoulder to cry on, a reason to live. There's always going to be a reason to live, no matter what you think it is. As I say, it might not be something currently, but it might be something you'll find in the future, and you don't know you're going to find it just yet. It might be a partner you find in the future, or maybe a pet you might have when you move out of your house, or maybe even a plush toy. If you don't like animals, then they're always a good thing to have. It's hard to control feelings. You can never control someone else's, no matter how much you might want to. You can subside their feelings and make them feel better about themselves or worse about themselves. Every situation has numerous ways it can go. Every single situation in life has one way it can go, another way, and another. But that doesn't mean that you're a bad person, or even that you're a good person at times. It's always going to go either way. You could think of numerous ways a situation could go. And it might not even go those ways. It might go like a fourth or a fifth way. And yes, I do know I forgot about the third way there. But yeah, you can always scribble in a diary or have a little drawer in a book, like in a sketch pad. You could always read to get your mind away from it. Listen to music to feel like you're in a completely different situation. There's always going to be resources at your side. that can get you out of situations, that can make you feel better about yourself. And obviously you've always got me, your therapist. I'm always going to sit and talk. Even if you don't expect me to. But as I say, there's a reason for everything in life. People might treat you one way because they're getting put down or bullied, or even just because of their own head and how it's working. Maybe they don't mean it. Your biggest enemies, the people that hate on you the most, are your biggest fans, though. They will find out loads about you just to talk badly about you. But the good side of that is the fact that they don't know how you really are. They find out the information that has been wildfire spread. It could have been spread around a friend group, or it might be a social media post, or it might even just be something that you do. But they don't know how kind your heart is. They don't know how soft your mind is, how fragile the body is to pain. Because even people that cut out pain out of their lives, they can't do the things that you've done. They can't continue to push forward with everything and still continue. And you said you're having the situation where you feel like you can't talk to anyone about it. Is it because they make it about themselves? Yeah. Making it about themselves, they feel like they don't have anyone else to vent to either. They don't have anyone they can talk to. They don't have anyone that will sit and listen, because they won't listen either. They'll realize it when they grow up a little, but making people feel bad for talking, for ranting, for venting, whatever you call it, no one ever should ever be made to feel like they are nothing, that they are small in someone else's life. You can't just sit there, like, not you specifically, obviously, but someone else can't just sit there mid your vent, mid you talking to someone you feel you can trust, and just be like, I've had it worse. It's not that deep. That's so true. I've also had that happen. They can't do that. It's not their time. You're going through something where you don't feel safe in your own skin. And no one should be made to feel that way ever. And I mean that from the deepest pits of my heart. I mean it. No one should be made to feel lesser about themselves because another person wants to butt into a situation. No one should be butting into. They should sit, they should listen. If they laugh at you, they're not a true friend, they're not a true best friend, they're not a true family member. People say blood is thicker than water, but blood is the exact same thickness as water is. The human body is 70% water as it is, meaning the majority of that blood is water. People shouldn't be comparing their situations to yours. Your mind works different. Everyone's mind works different. But the second they say, I felt it, or I've had worse than you have, you're lucky for what you have. No one should be comparing their own pain to yours. You need to have your moment. You need to talk to someone about what's going on. And as I say, if they talk bad about you behind your back, in front of you, if they make you feel like you're a less person, if they even think about comparing their own situation to yours, then what really is friendship? What is being a family? It's not the same as what it should be. A family should be a group of people that stick together no matter what's going on, and believe and talk. Families aren't like that now, though. Divided households, divorced parents. You can go into it for as long as you need, but it's not right. You should always have your time to talk. Whether it's to someone you really trust, or even if it's into a diary, because they can't talk back. A diary, a journal, they can't go back and be like, you said this on this date. They can't talk behind your back. They can't make you feel bad. A good way of expressing your feelings and getting it out is write the bad things into a diary. Rip the page out. Burn the page if you need to. Thing that I've learned in the past is you rip up the paper and you just throw it in the bin. There goes them feelings alongside the paper. The paper is affected by it, but you will feel a lot less of a tension on your back. Talk to someone, write it in a diary, talk to a family member you trust, talk to a therapist. There's always going to be someone, even if it's not now. There'll always be someone to sit and talk to you. If they laugh at you, they're not right. They're not right in the head if they laugh at you for speaking your mind. And they shouldn't be putting you down like that. You're a person too, and you have feelings. And if they make you feel anything less than that, then they're not a good person themselves. It looks like this session is coming to an end, though. I'll reschedule you back in the next couple of weeks, or just genuinely whenever you need it. Okay? Have a good day, YN. Anyways, that is the end of the video, my little angels and my big angels. If you ever need someone to speak to about anything, comments are always there. That's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna judge anyone for what's going on. You're always gonna have someone, okay? Even if it's a random stranger that you don't know on the internet that posts videos, you'll always have a version of comfort in someone. Alright, well, I love you all, little and big angels, and I hope you continue to have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, or afternoon, or morning, depending on what time of the day it is for you currently. I'll see you next time. I'll try and post a video as soon as I can, but as they say, life's a bit busy at the moment. Bye!